I'm Kremser for CreativePro, and in this video we'll take a look at how to align and distribute objects in Adobe Illustrator. When you first select an object or a group of objects, you should see align options pop up over here in your Properties panel, and if you happen to have the control bar enabled in your current workspace, you may see some options up here at the top as well. For this demonstration, I want to make sure that we have all of the options visible, so I'll go to my Window menu and click on Align to bring up the full panel. You may only see 2 rows of options at first, and we're still missing something pretty important. So I'll go to my flyout menu here and just check Show Options. And now you'll see that we have Distribute Spacing and the Align To options visible in our panel. The first thing to know is that there are 3 main ways to align objects, and you can select that mode here, or if you are using the Properties panel, you should see a little drop down here to change between the 3. We'll take a look at the first one here, which is Align to Artboard. If I have an object selected, and I go ahead and click the Align Horizontal Center, you'll see that it just aligns it to the center of the artboard as you'd expect. When you're using this mode and you have multiple items selected that are not grouped, and we go ahead and click the center buttons, you'll see that they both align to the artboard and not to each other. That may not be what you're going for, so let's take a look at the second mode that we have here, Align to Selection. I'll go ahead and hit Undo. And now with both of my objects selected, I'll switch to Align to Selection. Now in this mode, the Align and Distribute options will calculate only based on the shapes that we have selected and ignore the artboard bounds. If I click Center in this mode, you'll see that both objects moved to be centered to each other. That might also not be what you're trying to achieve, so we'll take a look at the third method here, Align to Key Object. Again, I'll go ahead and undo. And now let's say I want this pink circle to be aligned to the center of my orange circle. That means I need the orange circle to be my key object. I'll drag the selection around both shapes, and then I'll single click the orange circle, and you'll see that the border gets very thick here, and that indicates that this is our key object. Now when I click the Align Horizontal Center button, the pink circle will align itself to the orange circle, which we've designated as the key object. And notice that in that case, the orange circle did not move. You can think of the key object as sort of the anchor of your selection if you're using this mode. I'll go ahead and undo those moves one more time. Now we'll take a look at the different options. We have Align Objects, Distribute Objects, and Distribute Spacing, which all work a little bit differently. We'll start with Align Objects, and I've got Align to Artboard set here. I'll select both of my circles, and we'll just start on the left with Horizontal Align Left. If I click this, you'll see that it just matches the left edge of my shape to the left edge of the artboard. Same thing for the right. Center will center the objects, and you'll notice that it's just calculating based on the edges of the object that you're aligning. While the Align options are very straightforward and intuitive, the Distribute Objects options can be a little bit confusing at first, so we'll take a look at that next. When using the Distribute Objects options, you'll just want to pay close attention to where the line falls in the icon for each of these options. This indicates how Illustrator will calculate how to move your shapes. For example, if we select all of these, and we choose the first option here, which is Vertical Distribute Top, Illustrator has used the top edges of your shapes to distribute objects. This confuses some people because you can see that the spacing in between isn't equal, which you might expect. But what's actually happened here, the distance between the top of each shape is now equal. And this works the same way with the other options. If I reselect my shapes here, let's go ahead and try Vertical Distribute Center. And now you can see if I highlight the center of these objects here, that they are now equally distant from each other. I find that I actually use the third mode, Distribute Spacing, more often than Distribute Objects. If you want, for example, equal spacing between each of these objects, you can select them all. Again, make sure that we're on Align to Selection. And if we click the Vertical Distribute Space button, now you'll notice that the space between the edges of your shapes is equal. And one final handy trick to know when you're distributing spacing, I'll go ahead and select all of my objects. I'm going to set a key object by single-clicking on the orange square in the center here. And let's say I want everything to be just 10 pixels apart. You will need a key object selected for this option, but then you can set a custom distance and go ahead and select Distribute one more time. And you'll see that it's put 10 pixel spaces between each of our objects. So that's all the basics of aligning and distributing objects in Adobe Illustrator. If you'd like access to the full panel, you can always collapse this and drag it into your workspace so that you can bring up all of these options with one click.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And for thousands more how-to articles and tutorials, visit our website, creativepro.com, and become a member today. Thanks for learning with us.